What's up, guys? My name is Timothy Holt. I'm a 26-year-old guitar player from Louisville, Kentucky, and welcome to my YouTube channel. This is my first lesson. We're going to keep things simple and sort of basic today. I'm literally just doing this on my cell phone. I've got some camera and some other equipment I'm working with, but I at least wanted to start sort of creating some content and hopefully, doing a little bit good for the musical world, if you will. I know that when I first started learning to play guitar, I was very overwhelmed. The whole thing's overwhelming, but I was lucky enough to grow up in a musical family, and so I had people like my father and my uncles on both sides that are brilliant bass players, and multiple cousins and uncles, and do all kinds of crazy stuff. So that was very beneficial for me. And I also understand that a lot of people, when they pick up an instrument to learn, they don't have that advantage. So I'm gonna sort of, over the next however weeks, months, years, whatever this ends up being, show you some tips and things that I wish I would have known starting out. So if you're unfamiliar with the guitar at all, you have 6 strings, low to high, E, A, D, G, B, E. To read those notes this way, E, F, F sharp, G, G sharp, A sharp, B, C, C sharp, D, D sharp, E. Next string, I'm not going to do all 6, but just so you understand, A sharp, B, C, C sharp, D, D sharp, F sharp, G, G sharp, A. And what was very overwhelming to me was, okay, I understand. I can kind of play in that position and it be my A position, but I didn't really understand. I was like, okay, so this is A too. But then I was like, how else do I play A? And the first connection that I sort of made that really helped me start navigating the fretboard was, this is an A. It's an octave, that's an A. That's an A. And so I started figuring out, how can I connect those notes? So one of the first things that helped me was, we're going to turn a little distortion on here to sound kind of cool, was I took, the first few notes of the major scale and just started connecting them. And I was like, how can I get from this A to this A to this A? And I realized I could. And if I wanted to take that same approach of just continuing up the major scale, and just like that, I'm playing A all over the neck. And so that right there, when I made that realization, I was like, holy crap, I can get this. And as we go on, I'm going to show some other techniques, some things like finger tapping, how to use pedals, how to play with other musicians. I think all of those are really important. But once I sort of made that realization, that if I just take the principle of knowing this is an A note, this is an A note, this is an A note, that those are all A notes, and I just connected the same major scale pattern for the most part, and that took me from here to here, that blew my mind. So hopefully that helps. And then as we go on, I'm going to start including some backing tracks and some things that start showing you how to use some of that in a more musical sense. But for now, if you're sort of figuring out, what do I do? How do I go from here to here? That's hopefully at least some sort of little step for you. Thanks, and I hope to have some more content out for you early next week. Rock on, guys.